Hey, everyone, welcome back to a game of Tune.
Yeah.
Ah, crap! Damn it! Drop my sheet.
And
Also,
we're already starting off with a few shenanigans.
also on top of that, it beeth mine birthday, and I wonder,
Congratulations.
yes,
I would start singing the song, but I don't want Disney to copyright you.
yes,
Yeah, I didn't know
yeah.
Disney owned the
Do not.
copyright on that
Wait,
Uh,
what?
until very recently.
They copyrighted the fucking Happy Birthday song?
Yes.
Are you fucking
are you kidding
serious?
me?
I'm not kidding.
Well, at least I got one that should
Because it
work.
originally was a Disney thing.
Oh, oh no, what? Okay,
So,
But you didn't know that one.
I did not. Um, actually, I do have another one that in case you don't know, I go to church. That my pastor sings at church whenever someone's birthday or someone's birthday has passed. And it goes a little something like this. Hopefully, I won't get sued for this.
You're gonna get sued for it. Whether you like it or not.
I probably will, but eh. Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. May Jesus give you cheer every day of the year. Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to
Ah!
you. And the best year you've ever had.
considering that I'm guessing it's a Christian rock song, that
No, it's
one?
literally just. It's not even rock. I don't think. I only heard it at church.
I'm like, I have a feeling you're probably not going to get sued. It's
That
probably going
I'm
to
like
go in the line of just be careful, you know what I mean, kind of scenario. To
I
give you
know.
They'll give you a warning before they'll sue you.
Correct.
Still
I
probably hit you with a copyright strike, though.
I know. Anyways, without further ado, let us begin. The concept is
Yep.
simple, episode 4. A few candles more.
What is happening? Well, everyone just got done interrogating poor Goldie. You got a photo of Robert, basically. Well, it was originally an image of Goldie that suddenly had a film behind it. When he tore it off, Sally, it turned into
That was
Robert.
Robert who tore it off.
But
Oh yeah,
on closer inspection,
it,
it turned out it was his brother, Pierre. Guessing he has a
Cousin.
French relative. Yeah, cousin. French cousin Pierre.
Who
Looks
lives
very.
in Canada.
Yes. And thankfully,
French can not just any Canada. He lives in French Canada.
and thankfully,
oh,
we live in anywhere USA. I mean, we could
yep.
figure to basically be anywhere in the United
Actually, out of
States.
game here. Out of game here. I actually am related to the Blaze. My mom is a Blaze, and apparently they're French Canadian, Royal French Canadian.
Wow.
So
Like
yeah,
I'm actually impressed. Like wow.
that's
Most
actually
Canada I've ever
something.
gotten in my life was the fact that my mom lived there for a while.
I just remember French Canada from South Park, and there was one song about French Canada was the best part of Canada.
I gotta
Yeah.
find that saga.
All right. Anyways, and where last left off, we figured we'd use a
Yep.
genie to help. Robert got his last wish in, and I got my technically two wishes in, and the genie got his wish,
Yep.
sort
Sorry.
of. But he got ended up trolling himself by getting himself a pile of dirt. So now he's stuck in the
Yep.
land. So now he's stuck in the lamp, and now we're trying to find Pierre to get him to use his last wish.
Well,
So,
and to bust his art fraudering.
yep. And meanwhile, as we left Robert's old apartment,
Y'all
there
go
was a guy
home.
on the roof who had some relation to lightning, who was
Oh yeah.
stalking us.
Oh yeah.
And I cannot tell
Uh,
whether that's Zeus, Thor, Chalk, or someone else. If you don't know who Chalk
Impressed
is,
they
he's
actually.
the Aztec god of thunder.
Yeah, I knew who Chalk was. I'm actually impressed that you knew because most people don't. The
Yes.
Mayan and Aztec gods are the fucking most dope ass gods in the mythology, if you ask me.
Huitzilopochtli is my favorite. The fact that he's trying to
Oh,
run away from his sisters the entire time, and he only goes able to push forward via blood sacrifices.
oh, my personal favorite was Quetzalcoatl when he goes down into the underworld to find and collect the bones of previous humanity and shit, going through the trials of the underworld. or
Yeah.
Mictlan.
Oh, I also like Celtic mythology and the story of Cuchulainn.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
also a good one.
But this,
Egypt over. I'm an Egypt lover over here.
yeah,
Actually, Egypt was the original mythology I used to study and
yeah.
shit.
Personally, my personal favorite mythology is Norse, the Norse gods, because
Badass.
not only do I have blood relations to the Nordic folk, but also they like to party hard. And then lastly, I think we're stalling right now. We should probably start.
Sorry, I was stalling because of that whole god thing.
Yeah,
Sorry.
let's get going. Come on. I know you got something somewhat prepped. That
Yep.
hopefully we
All
won't
right.
completely
So
derail.
No, we
everyone,
probably will.
I
most
said
likely,
hopefully.
damn, everyone
I'm being
goes home.
realistic.
Everyone goes home and goes to bed.
Oh,
And
Robert cleans up his trashed room.
yeah, you clean up your room,
Yeah.
Sally. When you wake up, you'll find a little box in your room,
A box.
like right at the foot of your bed, like a white box with a bright red like bow on it, and a little card that's attached to it.
Okay, I pick up the card.
It
What's it have
doesn't
on the
have a
front?
name, but
No.
it says "Happy Birthday."
It takes a moment for her to process this, but then it clicks.
Hey, your mom remembered.
Yeah, it's her birthday today. And I got a lot of answers today, so this should be another blessing. And then she opens the box.
You open the box, and it's a candle.
A candle.
Yep, but it's marked almost as if to snap it. Sorry, Valentine. Go on.
Cat. He's dealing with a cat issue. I understand, just give him time.
I apologize. He's in heat. I know I said it before, but uh, it's
Hmm?
bad enough where she won't leave me alone.
Yep.
Hey, just be glad it's not your grandmother right now.
Facts. All right.
She
So
would have crashed the entire thing.
Yep.
facts.
So this thing is
Oh,
marked.
yep. It is marked at where to snap it.
So it's not a candle.
I mean, it is a candle, but it's a very weird candle. You've never seen it before, but this is a snap candle.
Alright, give me a second.
Oh, I know what those are.
No, not snap candlestick chart. I don't want to see that.
You snap it and it lights on fire. It's like a firecracker.
Haha, I'm not finding that. Nope, I cannot find it. Okay.
Damn.
Anyway, she picks it up, looks around, moving things around to make sure there are no fire hazards, and then cracks it.
You crack it, and the then suddenly it pops up the word one, the number one. What does
Aw.
Sally think about wanting when she snapped it?
Well, she thinks about mainly her adventure so far and the fact that, well, she's going to have a child at some point. You know, since she hasn't tried the obvious, the obvious hanger decision, but she does hope that if and when this child comes out, whether it be later or right this minute, that she hopes it will be a benefit not just to her, not just to the organization, but to all they meet in a very goofy, funny, and rather chaotic way.
as you think that, the one starts to swirl around your head and hits your eyes.
Does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt, but then you suddenly feel like you need to take a massive shit.
She like holds her stomach like, wait. She looks down under her.
You're not giving birth.
She sighs like, She walks out. She ends up going to the bathroom. Okay, let's do this. Okay. And she like proceeds to attempt to pass this crap.
You pass this crap. It definitely. Hold on, I'm gonna roll a six-sided die to see how long this takes.
Oh no.
Okay, you're lucked out because I rolled a one. It takes you a full hour to pass this.
I assume some female employee comes like to check on me.
Actually, no, not a female employee.
Who?
Your 21-year-old son comes in to check on you. Is like, Mama, you all right?
She says like, yeah, I'm fine. She blinks for a minute. Wait a minute, I'm not married.
Well, I mean, you've been a single mother for all my life.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. I keep forgetting for a moment. I'm sorry. Wait, how'd you get here?
Uh, can I say she finds a weird old written letter from Robert saying, like, an old, like, he's not even there anymore, but if Sally somehow wound up in the future?
no, it's
No,
not that Sally
she
wound up
already
in.
has a kid, but still, she had one whoopsie, but still.
Oh. I thought, like, Sally somehow time traveled after snapping that candle.
No,
No,
it
no.
wasn't time travel.
She already has a child, a prince.
Then,
She'll give the kingdom to him
She
when she
she
passes.
basically wished them into existence. She basically wished for the child. Technically, she said whether it comes later or now. I just interpret that as the wish granter, as in you just want a adult child that is able to do all these amazing things. All
But
right,
again, I
let's do it.
also included no matter how chaotic or loony it may be, the
That
result's
is
on.
also true. That's why your son is very sophisticated when you first meet him. He is
What does
clearly
he look
just,
like?
well, that's actually where the weirdness comes in. He does have a lot of your features, but there's just one feature that just seems to just, it seems to remind you of someone. Like someone very close to you. You just can't like just put your finger on it.
Should I roll a
Like it's
dice?
roll dice.
All right, how many?
This will be. I'm gonna let you roll one die,
Okay.
and this don't fail this basically.
I pray. Please, Lord, let me get high on this roll so I can figure out the situation.
Well, thank you. Want a low
Two.
roll, but nice. All right.
I got a two on my roll. Not a crit, but I'm pretty sure I can recognize this one.
Yeah, no, you easily recognize who the father is. It's a mixture of magic and Robert.
Oh my god.
Robert can't have kids! He physically cannot!
A,
Even with
psycholo-
magic!
A, psychological demon, and two, this isn't just magic. This is primordial magic aligned with the element of chaos. Or the
And
concept of it, really.
also number three, you
Yep.
were possessed by Cupid, the literal being of love and child making. If
Yes,
I
but
want to
I
go
urged
on to the
supper, I kicked him
classical
out of my head.
Greek one, Eros, the god of fucking lust. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, and I kicked the little Cupid's ass out of my head before he could do it, finish the job.
So wait, this is basically like a 20-year-old version of of Sally's child, and she hasn't even given birth to him yet.
Well, technically, you just shat out the equivalent to a baby's worth of weight for that full hour.
There's like she like looks at him like, wait a minute. She uses her chaos vision to look at herself again.
You use chaos vision and you are not pregnant. But your chaos vision is showing off that this is your son.
She's she's like 1 second. She 1 second out there. She pulls up her her underwear and she like opens the door and look at him. How how did you? No, you couldn't have time travel. No, like
He points towards the box.
what's your name? Or do you have one?
Um, that is for you to decide, honestly.
She stops for a moment.
So
Just
that's where, in the background, you hear, so that's where the minigun went.
Yeah, you can hear Robert in the background.
um Robert, you want to come in
Sally, you
here?
better not have just caused the apocalypse. Again.
No, no,
It's
it's
the fifth
actually
time this
worse.
week.
No, it's
Yeah,
worse.
Hooky and
I don't know if it's worse or better,
Helga,
but
you
whatever.
also hear them.
You just take a look at him.
Hooky and Helga also are like, "Hey, we just heard it's your birthday. Ooh, who's this?"
Like, I want Robert to like, sort of be aware, like he's been partially. He just comes out with a big ass minigun on his back and goes, "Oh hey son."
I want you to roll here. See, not. Hold on.
Want him to roll
If
here
he passed
sense.
detect shady goods, actually,
Yeah.
because this would technically be considered a shoddy good because it's like, hold on a second.
So I'm like, oh hey sir, wait. What happened?
I counted three.
You got a 3. Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Is that higher or lower than
That's
your?
well below what I needed.
Oh, nice. So yeah, you do the whole. Hey, son. Wait a second. I can't have kids. You know. But technically, you technically don't do that yet. But you do have a. You recognize that this is your son. Somehow, this is your son.
Sally, did you raid the sperm bank again?
No, no, I did not.
I know I had a sample there
Uh,
before I got
no, no,
shot.
no, no. She's like, she walks over to the box like, it's this. There was a cracked candle in this, and had a. I was thinking about everything, and then number one flew off of a piece of paper on this in the crack candle, and then
Snap.
it flew into my face, and then I took a massive dump, and now I'm so
You know
happy.
what?
I'm
You
so
know what?
happy
This
and
is
very scared.
Sally.
Yeah.
Sally.
Yes.
This is an average Tuesday for us. Remember that.
Okay. You do
Well, I
realize
mean,
that I'm sorry. I'm just. This is kind of a lot, but
At this point,
she.
being with you, I've understand one thing: magic makes no goddamn sense.
Okay. She goes over to her son and just hugs him like, "Welcome to the world, Noah."
I've been here for, 21 years. Thank you, but
Sorry, it's really weird. Like, this is oddly enough the first time I've. Wow. I don't even know how this works, but then again, I'm starting to care less and less about how magic works and just rolling with it. Um,
well,
Dude,
it
ooh, ooh, that's
is,
kind of
your
cool.
birthday. Like, what
Let's
else is
build
gonna
a
happen?
firewatch tower here.
yeah, guess it's just birthday magic. I, wow, I'm very proud. You look amazing. I This is a lot
Well, there's
to take in.
actually there would be one down quality about him that seems to just always be there. Not like a decoration, but it's literally a part of his body.
And what is it?
He seems to always be wearing that golden, you know, those Roman crowns that look like a fucking thing of leaves.
It's like a golden version of the head attached to the flesh of his head.
Yep.
Like, huh? I
It's like no, it's like the branches are growing out of his head and sprouting golden leaves
it's like, whoa.
and just forming
Yeah, it's just like,
that crown.
yeah. She just looks at him like, okay, I only have one question right now. Um, do you feel comfortable sleeping with the she indicates toward the Greek crown thing on his head? Sorry, I'm just very curious.
I mean, it's never been an issue.
Okay, okay, this is a lot. This is very much a lot. I missed out on a ton of years.
Yes, you did. You disappeared for like at least 20. I don't know what happened to you.
Yeah, Sally did not disappear. Sally did not
I'm
time
letting
So
travel.
her
it's
believe that just to mess with her.
it's like he turns toward Robert. Are you saying I took a 20-year dump?
I'm going to try to pass shiny goods on her to see if she actually if she
Actually, no,
buys
that'd
it.
be fast talk.
Yeah, fast talk.
I'm just
Yep.
gonna try pulling
Sally,
it
I
off to
want you
see
to
if she buys it.
I want you to roll resist fast talk.
All right, this is gonna suck. I did not pass.
I got what I needed. I needed an 8 or less. I got a 6.
Oh god. All right.
I gotta
Yeah,
go. This.
Sally, you suddenly believe that you took a 21-year shit.
She's like, I need to see
You
the camp footage. I need to submit that camp footage to Gianna's Book of World Records right now. She start marching off. I broke a world record. Yes.
I look at
No
him.
one's gonna beat me.
father, you
I,
realize that was quite rude what you did to mother, right?
oh, I know. She'll make me pay for it later, but I'm just getting my kicks in now.
At least for the next 23 hours.
And then you hear Sally in the background going, Robert.
Well,
Yeah,
time to run.
because you immediately go into the mirror and you still have the cut from yesterday.
Yeah. Just like, and all of a sudden
So
you
you're
hear
like,
like the only thing they fear is you in the background as she starts approaching.
Well, time to run. Bye.
huh, family.
Robert, you
Well,
get the
it's time
fuck
to
back.
make.
Well, Robert's
Well,
running now. I'm gonna be using my quick.
I'm gonna be using my zip as well. Alright,
okay, it's gonna be the lowest roll to see who will catch who.
I got a 4.
And I want to say Robert pretty much winds up stumbling and falling out the window.
Did you get a 6?
This is pretty much more catastrophic than that 6.
Oh
He
God.
got two
It's a
sixes.
double 6.
He got
All
a
right.
12.
So here's what happens. So Sally, Robert, you start running. Sally starts chasing you, and without looking, you suddenly run into well, the cat. I keep forgetting his name. I believe it's
Mr.
Tom.
Tibbles is
Mr. Tibbles.
well,
Mr. Tibbles.
I think it's called Jeb Tibbles, Jebediah Tibbles, but because you call him either Mr. Tibbles or Jeb.
Right.
And we got
I always
Max the
keep
dog.
forgetting characters' names,
Yeah, we got
except for like Helga and Hooky, which are actually right next to you, Sally. They're like, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Then you're wrong. But Seth, Mr. Tibbles opens the door, and you, without realizing it, run into it and start falling down a fleet of stairs. You are on the 20th floor, so it's like, Yeah.
In the background, you hear him yell, "Worth it!"
You see, Sally just straight grabs a table, leaps off the top of the stairs, and is about to slam it on Robert.
And
Okay.
this is
And then cut to the next day.
Well, technically, we'll cut to the next hour, because, but yeah, in the next hour, everyone's in the meeting room, and everyone's like staring at Sally, Robert, and of course your guys' son, which
Noah.
is
I named him
surprising
Noah.
everyone. Yeah, Noah, which is surprising everyone. They're like,
magic.
Birthday magic.
Magic is very confusing. It don't make sense half the time when it involves Sally.
You better not think about it when it involves me. It
oh,
just happens.
yeah, I was gonna say a witch puts a witch pokes her head out, gives you like a raised eyebrow when you said magic. Like, are you saying something? Kind of look. But then, as you said,
It's
the
better.
rest of your thing, she just lowered her eyes and just went back into the group.
She's like, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry, Marilyn. I'll let you do the
Thank
research on
you.
the after effects.
It's not the after effects. I just don't want to be blamed for it.
You're not
Which is not
getting
blamed
blamed
for.
for it
You're,
because I know this is all Sally's doing
right. It's like,
for
it's very
once.
weird. I I ended up finding this box and a card. The card said happy birthday. I have it right here. And this is the box, and this is the cracker, and this was the piece of
Oh, you
paper with the number
finally
1
got
on
one
it.
too?
What?
Oh, I got one of those when I was 16.
Really? What happened?
Oh, crazy shenanigans! Oh, you ha yada yada. As soon as it hits midnight or yada yada, 24 hours deal. Everything goes back to normal,
Oh,
unless you wish for something permanent, like I don't know, adding more planets to the solar system, creating life.
I
I
think
mean,
I did the
people have
second
I
done
one.
th-
that.
Actually no, I think you just accelerated it.
What?
If you were already pregnant and practically somehow our son was conceived through magic, I'm thinking the
That
wish just accelerated it. So, in
Now
theory,
he's
what you're
21.
saying is that by the end of the day, everything will be unwound and she'll be pregnant again.
I wouldn't say unwound, but everything would technically go back to normal if you wish it.
She thumps her head back on the table with like a thump. I want to keep him. I actively want to keep him.
Eh, I mean, if you already were
Yeah, but
pregnant
you
with him,
lost
I
out
mean,
on
you
like
already,
21 years of actually properly
I
raising him because of the
know.
wish.
I know.
your
Fuck.
son puts a hand on your back, Sally, and is like, "It's all right, mother. It's like it's all fine. You know, it's all fine."
I know. We missed out on some serious bonding time, and people are gonna get very weirded out when they hear I have a 21-year-old son. But
Sally,
huh?
that's not the weirdest thing that weirds people out.
What is the weirdest thing?
The fact that you're somehow a royal demon
Well, I wouldn't say that.
that literally can turn into a much more that has a secondary demon inside them.
Had had
No, it's
I?
still there,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
and I would know. That one scarred me for life.
Yeah. I lean toward Noah. That's about your conception. It's a complicated matter.
Eh,
Yeah. Okay. I
I'm
do it.
just lucky I have all my parts intact from that day.
Right. I
And I somehow managed to actually slip away before things got too crazy.
right. If anything, they let you go. To be honest, I do intend on keeping Noah. I
well,
never felt so happy
well,
having him
technically,
around.
Well, technically, if you're already pregnant, you have them. You're just technically taking time. No, I mean the only thing you need to do that is basically, well, if you want to do something that's like I said permanent, you just gotta wish it.
I
But
think
that
I, I
comes
think I
out of
did, because I said that I think I wished that no matter what Noah is or what he becomes, that he'll be able to help us, help everyone,
yeah.
no
Whoa,
matter how
whoa,
crazy
whoa,
way.
whoa, whoa.
What? What is it?
Um, you said help everyone?
Sort
Yeah.
of like
Hell boy.
Oh
I made
Um,
boy.
a massive oopsie, didn't I?
oh, big time. You see,
I just thought
for
that thing when I snapped the cracker.
um, Noah, you may want to leave the room for this because this is gonna be some information probably you don't want to hear.
Well,
She
I
it's
definitely
probably
couldn't
information I
respond
don't
to.
want to hear either.
Okay.
Robert leaves the room.
And Noah follows. Okay, so when it comes to a wish, when you're not specific enough, it gets a little out of hand. Now, when you specifically said to help everyone, you just may have accidentally turned your child into some type of god. So, because only power to truly help everyone, specifically everyone, as in man, plant, animal, insect, germ, virus, electrons. I mean, the word everyone could be literally everything when not specific. So your son's fine now, but it's only a matter in time until he suddenly goes crazy trying to figure out a plan to save everyone.
Was it everyone or did I say anyone? I thought I said anyone.
I,
I'm confused.
I mean, I heard everyone.
I mean, she leans like, what did I think in that moment? I mean, I said
Oh,
something no
you
matter
thought the
how
wish?
crazy or loony the results are, or what he does, no matter how crazy things get or things become because of him, that in the end, it is to help people. It is to help others.
Well, well, let's just keep an eye on him.
Right. I don't want to invade
Hope.
his privacy, though.
I mean, your son's a 21-year-old man. I mean, what kind of privacy would he normally have that's not equivalent to like that of a newborn babe, considering he was just born?
That of a teenager? I don't know if we had the talk yet. I don't know if he knows about the talk.
Just assume magic.
Okay.
I mean, he was able to literally walk, talk, and no sophistication. I mean, don't tell anyone, but I'm pretty sure he's trying to teach Robert mathematics.
Maybe. I think he might. So, what do we do? Like, I don't want to unwish him. He's.
Well, the wishes will come undone at midnight. The problem is him going mad.
Oh. Oh no.
Because if you give a ultimate being power,
That level of
beget the
power?
mind of that of a mortal, it's gonna hurt.
Well, I think I know what to teach him to prevent him from going mad too quickly. Hopefully it works. Hey, Marilyn,
Yep.
if this does become undone and he goes back in here again, would I be able to raise him properly?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to instill something in him before he goes back in. I hope he
Ah,
understands.
nah. If anything, you'll most likely not remember a thing.
Okay.
One time, I had a friend who did the exact same thing. This is how I know. She had to stab her son in the heart, eat the heart, and then cut off the head. Weird vampire shit.
That's not the exact same thing. That's
Of course, it's
vampire.
always of course, it's
But
always
then,
fucking vampires.
Well,
but at the very end of it all, she was able to undo it all, was able to have a kid, just like the vampire, big air quotes, and but this time was able to raise him properly.
okay. I just you got me a bit freaked out.
Yeah, in short, you could just do almost anything and not worry about your kid gonna remember and try to get revenge.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. If you excuse me, she pulls out her broomstick. If you, I need to go in to talk to another witch about a candy house and no permit.
oh, okay.
Good
Buzz
luck
off.
with that.
Her tail flickers a bit as then she leaves the room and she tries to find Noah and Robert.
They're
Well,
just right outside the door.
actually, I want to say Robert managed to set up a old movie projector. In the meantime,
It's like, hey, Robert, what are you doing?
no one wanted to watch one of my old films.
Oh, well, I'm interested.
Even though, honestly, in my opinion, this one isn't very good.
Oh, I look at Noah and just sit by his side.
He still gives the whole "get me out of here" look.
She's like, okay, do you mind if I borrow Robert for a bit? I mean, sorry, do you mind if I borrow Noah for a bit?
Go ahead.
Okay. She
Anyone want to
takes him
watch
by the
this
hand
movie?
and leads him away from the situation.
As soon as you guys are far enough away, he goes like, "Oh, thank God! These things are just so boring. God,
Is he did he pull up the documentary about the Gweebles again?
not just the Weevils,
Oh no.
the Weevil societal.
Not that one. Dude, no,
Uh,
I got the Jackie Chan one.
No, no.
yeah, we should probably go. Probably go see
Well,
some like
actually, as he thinks about it, he's like, "Wait a minute, Jackie
wait,
Chan."
Jackie, what?
Yeah, the Jackie Chan one.
The
We took
documentary
down
or
a
the
whole
movie?
mafia family.
I look at him. Finally, something in the library that's actually entertaining.
Too bad we gotta go.
Yeah, maybe later in the night.
Yep. Noah begins to lead you back to, back to your quarters.
Yeah,
All right. So, then he pulls out your birthday box, and it still has like two more snaps.
I'll go over it and look at it. There's two more. I wow. Guess I get to have the whole genie thing all over again.
That's what I was like thinking. But this time, the third wish is free.
Yeah, yeah. Hey Noah, I'm
Yes.
I'm actually curious. Despite this birthday wish stuff, I'm actually curious about whether or not you would want to be the heir of the kingdom I have.
The heir. I'm the king.
Oh, yeah, forgot about that. Yeah, guess I'm no longer queen anymore.
I mean, you're still the queen now.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, what? Well, yeah. I mean,
yeah. I
I
know. It's
I
like
will think that I am
not
king
through marriage, but
forever.
like through like bloodline and stuff. Yeah, I understand.
I mean, I was gonna say that you're technically well. I'll be king for the next. 22 hours.
Yeah,
And yeah. Yes, I'm aware of the whole time thing, he
yeah, I
says.
know.
Although, there's something that I can't stop getting out of my head, though.
Well, what is it?
Well, I can't stop getting this weird sound as if billions of tiny voices are being snuffed out in a single second. And it's like right next to us.
Sorry, that's me. I'm sanitizing the area.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's
a long
what
story. The wish I made to bring you here means you would help everyone, but I didn't specify what that meant, so you're able to feel a lot of suffering everywhere from everyone, no matter what that suffering is.
oh God, Father, stop it. Stop it.
No, no,
I
no,
already have. What are you feeling now?
They're still screaming.
no, no, it's okay, it's okay. Here, listen to me. I have an odd thing I want to tell
Roll
you
fast
to help
talk to
keep
see if you
you.
actually get them.
Like, she gives him a hug, like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you want me to explain something, I'll happy to tell you a little bit of philosophy if you want to. It should help.
Like I said, roll fast talk, see if you actually get them to calm down.
Oh, fast talk. Okay. Please. It came in clutch. I got clutch.
Oh God,
Yes, I did get clutch. I made it. I made it. I made the roll.
nice. All right. Yeah, you're able to calm him down because as you do that, you can see his eyes are starting to glow bright gold for a second.
It's okay. Here. Just listen to me right now. I wished I had made my wish that you would help everyone, but I didn't specify about what that is. And despite you feeling the suffering of everyone, just know that although you could, it'll be about impossible to help everyone with everything. But just know that despite all the pain in the world, without pain we can't appreciate what we have that goes right. I'm happy to have you.
Oh, excuse me.
And if I
I
wish I
mean,
could
it does calm him down, but he's still like,
tense,
yeah, tense because it is still technically painful for him to actually feel the suffering of others.
like Noah, I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Should I use these other two wishes to return you to here? She says as she puts his hand on over her stomach area, but then use the third wish to correct the first.
He grabs the hand and he's like, a wish like that won't work.
Why not?
To wish one into existence, I now then exist. Only for the next 22 hours can I exist. To wish me away would be a would be would break the bindage of the snapping candle, and all candles would therefore lose their magic.
She looks at her only candles left. And let me guess, I have only 22 hours to use these two, right?
Yes, birthday
Why?
candles are a bitch, aren't they?
Yep. She looks at the other two candles. I can't really correct the wish I already made. I willed you into existence. Wait. She pulls out her finger. That's it. That's it. That's what I'm missing. I willed you into existence. However, if if my assumption is right, which it probably shouldn't, but it might, although I willed you into existence, shows the other candles, I might be able to change the attribute that you're meant to help everyone and, in turn, fix this problem.
What the
He's
hell did that bastard do? You hear in the
oh, what's going
background.
on? Um, yeah. What's going on with Richard? So,
In the back, like you hear Robert say that.
Apologies,
oh,
my dad came in to check up on things, but now I am back. Thank God.
In the background, you hear, what the hell did Pierre do now?
She goes over to the second candle and says, "Do you think this is gonna work? Like, like I do only plan on changing one thing, not about the fact that you exist, but about
um,
the wish I made previously."
let's see.
Okay. She closes her eyes and focuses.
Key is the detail.
Right. I just gotta figure out how to say this right. Make it a bit more of like a computer statement. Makes it easier. Great. Gotta type this out right. Give me a second.
Oh, well,
Oh, I
that's
can use
going on.
Discord.
Robert's talking to the
No, I
other
can't.
officers.
Now, mind you, this is out of character. I'm trying to figure out how to type this out so I can say it, and it will not be a mistake.
Um, sorry, I got distracted. So, what is Rob? As you're doing that, Sally, Richard, what are you doing exactly?
It's
Aside
Robert.
from, yeah,
Richard
Robert.
is the Power Ranger.
I know, this game was done after the Power Rangers. It still sticks with me every time I think
And
of
I
it.
do plan to do a
Robert.
season 2 with the original crew.
Okay.
You heard it here first, folks.
I'm
Although,
just waiting for our Yellow Ranger to get off his hiatus from D&D tabletops.
understandably. Anyway, so as you're just kind of going around cleaning, or he's doing something.
Robert's trying to looking into like any weird cases that might be able to link back to his cousin. Usually they're
You,
usually art related.
I was gonna say, yeah, you don't find much anymore about your cousin. I mean, the only thing he's done recently was do a black market auction with art. But even then, you find out that he actually was double agenting that scenario where he pretended, yeah, I mean, that he was trying to sell art, but he actually caught a bunch of people.
Usually he's maybe he's finally gone straight.
That's yeah, but that's what's happened to him currently.
Hmm. Usually he's causing a lot more trouble, like with forgeries and whatnot. Well, I'm gonna go start sorting through those files that the genie made us.
You go through some of them, and one of them is just basically the genie's. Actually, more than half of it is actually the genie's like personal files of people of like his previous masters, but the other half seems to be like actually like reports and shit from.
The one that held the documentation first that helped catch the body snatcher.
Yep. And so far, they're all just documents of who he was beforehand, not who he is currently, though.
So I'm gonna have Robert try to roll spot hidden to see if there's a pattern between the
Okay.
people he's taken.
Okay.
Oh wait, I don't need to roll spot hidden. I automatically succeed.
I know, very ridiculous, personally. But yeah. All right, then. You find a. Well, it's not like a hidden message or a code or anything, but it's like. It's when you fold the paper just right, you can get an image.
So Robert's like trying to. If Robert can do this, he might be able to predict the next victim.
Somewhat. You begin to fold it, and all the white from the outlines of every like photo and shit is what's creating the image. And so far, it just creates a silhouette of a well. It's weird because the silhouette is changing by the wind. Because every time you place a photo down, the wind blows into it to change its shape once again. But it keeps turning from a man to a rat, then back to man, then back to rat.
Unless I have someone else I don't recognize, because I know it's not me doing this shit. Actually, I'm gonna have Robert go inside his head and check up on insanity.
Okay, I finally think I got the wish right.
All right. Let's hear Sally's wish real quick.
I wish that my son, conjured by my first birthday wish, would no longer have the requirement to help everyone, but can help others of his choosing in any way he sees fit, and that he will have a good, fulfilling life, which is what's length is that of 73.5 years from the time I make this wish.
You snap the candle and the number two appears, then hits you in the face,
She said,
and
"I'm not gonna get used to that."
that's it.
She blinks. Noah, how are you feeling? Is the screaming gone?
Kind of. Like I could hear it, but it's no longer an obligation.
Thank God. Uh, well, shucks to the last cracker. What else is there to wish for? Great.
He thinks of something, grabs it. I'm actually gonna roll on this one to see if he even does do it.
I pray it does.
Oh God.
I give him luck.
Okay, okay. He gets to change his highest die.
No, it's lowest die. Wait, yeah, highest die. Sorry. Ugh.
Okay, that definitely helps.
Did it work?
That helped a lot, actually.
Oh, yes, it did work. Ah, ah.
But he snaps it, and then a number three appears, hits him in the face.
looks at him. What did you wish for?
He basically walks up to a mirror and then, well, I'm trying to depend if Sally should roll for this to see if she does not get shocked by what fucking happens.
Well, what I need to roll
Hmm.
Because your son says some words
in a language I don't
and
understand
begins
yet.
to metamorphose.
What?
He begins to start saying some weird words in the mirror and starts to metamorphose into, well, you're gonna find out what his wish is here in about a second, but
Explain to me what I roll.
it's not what you rolled, it's what he rolled.
Okay.
His wish, because even though Sally won't know, I'm still gonna tell people, but his wish, thinking about how his mother did not like the idea that Robert was, you know what I mean, the father, wished to be pure blood.
A pureblood
And
Sillington. Whoa.
yeah, and originally I was gonna turn him into this fucking gigantic fucking dragon like beast because he rolled a fucking 9, but now
Oh.
he rolled a 6. He still he still technically passes like on the good specter, but he's now but the pure blood in him is now trying to take over. So he is like beginning to metamorphose into something
Draconic.
what you and your what you and your family would consider pure.
Oh. Well, if you want to know what the
Wait
Sillington
for it.
family considers pure, well, purity is to them takes place in the form of a few symbols. Not just in blood, but in like symbolism.
What would those symbols be? Like in symbolism, yeah.
Well, it's kind of weird. They see gold as a sign of divine purity, but bronze as a form of mortal purity. Not only do they see things like not just angels as purity, but the fallen angels specifically. Them being pure, but still pure in a sense that, sure, they messed up, but they regret it, and now they're stuck in a state where they cannot leave. They they see they see purity in absurdism, in the fact that the world is chaotic. There is no meaning, but try to find meaning, and you're just gonna be walking in circles.
So yeah, he
And they always find purity in a sense, and not just feeling joy. That's just not enough. That's not it. But bringing others joy to those who deserve it, and judgment upon those who deserve it as well.
no, your son is morphing. Yeah, best way to describe it. The first thing that happens is that gold begins to start dripping from his eyes, like some like parts of his pores. Like he's
Right.
starting to drip gold.
Okay.
Then grabs like the front of his head and copperish bronze horns sprout from his head with golden wings. not suitable for flight, as if they were broken almost.
Like
Like,
the feathers have been ripped out.
well, more like the feathers have like I don't want to say because I've seen this in real life, but a mistreated bird's wing,
But both wings.
very 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 terrible looking. Dude,
Well, back. So, when are we gonna transition back over to Robert?
sorry. Yep, Robert.
Well, Robert goes in his mind. He also picks up Anger as backup and also tells Anger, after we're done here, we're going to the airsoft range.
Hell yeah,
And you get to go loose. Go nuts on the enemy team.
yeah. He punches you just out of excitement.
Save that for the enemy team.
Fuck you.
No, you're gonna need every bounce. I heard the champions are in town. The guys that wrecked us last time. But we need to check up on Insanity first. I got a feeling he's doing
No,
something.
actually, hold on. I'm gonna roll some dice here because you just get him so angry from that.
I calm him down with fast talk.
Oh no, he already passes out. He got so mad that he's like, and then fucking face plants first into the ground.
Well, Robert picks him up and shakes him back awake.
Your hand's burned from the touch.
At this point, Robert don't give a shit.
So Hooky walks past Robert's unconscious body and sees blisters start to form on his body. He's like, ooh, that's bad.
Robert would be in his room, sorting the files out. Calm down, or I'm gonna get the fire extinguisher.
No, he's already passed out. He's just like that angry that he just.
Ugh. Well, there goes my backup. Well, Robert's gonna fully arm himself and get ready to confront, see if Insanity's still where he needs should be. If he's not, Robert's gonna panic a little bit.
You go into this insane asylum door, like in your brain kind of shit. This is like,
Mental hospital doors with a buzzer and
yep.
everything.
Do
Robert
you open it?
gulps and slowly looks inside through the barred doors before entering slowly, making sure no one gets past him.
It like from the window type shit. It looks like a common like padded room kind of scenario. But as soon as you walk through, and this always disturbs you, but it becomes immediately a very sophisticated mansion with all the fountains, books. There's even a live, I mean, orchestra doing the whole, the classic fancy music.
Yep.
And Insanity is like, Robots!
Okay, if you're here, then who the fuck is the imposter?
Oh, imposter. uh,
I'm thinking
oh,
either there's here an evil clone of me running around, or actually, originally I thought you
oh,
somehow
poor
escaped into the
Robert.
living world.
Oh, poor Roberts. And they call me the insane one. Well, technically, if I'm let loose, all I will do is just kill, murder, and, well, only here am I, you know, sane. Anywho, you're such a fool.
Hmm.
Think about it. If you're dealing with a shapeshifter, wouldn't it be more plausible to believe that someone could, I don't know, take others' forms with
But we're
items?
not dealing with exactly a shapeshifter. We're dealing with a body snatcher.
Ah, dear friend, remember the previous people? They were
Rested,
tied
ready
up,
to be tested.
locked,
The body's team up.
emaciated.
Now or never.
Why would a body snatcher do that to their own body? Or or a much bigger question, how could they have done that without a previous host to do it for them?
Hmm. I hate it
Oh,
when you're
but where
right.
are my manners? Here, have a cocktail.
No, thank you. I don't. I don't
Hey,
like to drink in the head.
hey,
Unless it's in the
you know
real
the
world.
rules. Hey, you know the rules. You enter my space, you gotta take a drink.
Well, do you want to
Otherwise,
smoke in turn?
oh, smoking man. All right. The cocktails immediately turn to cigars, and
I brought my own.
you, suddenly you guys are in like a whole sitting area with a big fireplace, a little table of brandy
Hmm.
right next to you guys. He's like, "Oh, ain't this the life? Cozy fire, big house. You get all of that with that. I don't know your partner.
Thing
I
is,
mean, she
would I be
is.
happy though? That's the question. I'm kind of
I
happy
am.
with my current lifestyle.
I mean, I'm happy. I mean, who wouldn't want to live like this?
It's kind of lonely, ain't it?
Lonely is what you make of it. I mean, considering that you tend to lock me away from the rest of your personalities, loneliness is nothing but a literal distance for me. Like you talk about loneliness, you literally separate me from the rest of your brain. That's lonely.
Yeah, because I don't want to be constantly murdering people.
Hey, every time we use that gun, I'm the one who has to pull the trigger.
The thing is, I can't aim for shit.
Exactly. Everything has a price. I'm not only the trigger, I'm also your aim, buddy. I make sure to shake your arms up every time
Walmart is
now.
the go-to for my spring break wardrobe. Your style at Walmart.
Still, unless you can lend a bit of your insanity, your insane logic to whatever to the puzzle of this case.
Robert, I already gave you the hints.
The shapeshifter, I got that. So either they are impersonating me, or they might be
Bingo.
impersonating Pierre.
Oh my god. You realize that Pierre is like like
He looks
you know,
very similar to me. I'm not going to lie.
I'm a little too similar as in personality wise.
Pierre's not a personality. I know he's real. I know he was at the damn family reunion, and everyone else saw him too.
I mean, unless one of us could have took over, hired someone, and then do some business arrangements. Insanity starts looking at his fingers and is like giving off that he's clearly giving off that he was doing shit.
Your one headache, I just do not. Sometimes I just don't understand how to properly process.
Well, here's another headache for you.
Are you
Am
plugged
I
in?
the
Yeah.
am
All right,
I
ready?
real or the personality? Are you
I don't
real
play
or
video
are you
games
the
no more. I
personality?
never play video games. once in a while. A
Well,
little bit
time.
of fun,
Well, it
I
looks
thought.
like our session's over. The guards will see you
Red
out.
Dead Redemption 2,
I'm going,
that is
I'm
not a game.
Yeah, and there is like two giant
Not a
guards
game at
there.
all.
One
That's like
one of their name is Depression, and the other is Anguish.
depression, anguish.
They grab you by your shoulders and they squeeze hard, like you're actually like crying. And then they just start walking while slowly
Can't
getting
afford to stand
tighter
it.
and
That's why Old
tighter,
Spice Total Body Deodorant
like
is the way
slowly
to stay
I
crushing
realize
you
I can
until they
walk
get up.
myself, you know.
Yeah, they don't care. This is their enjoyment. This is
I still.
depression and yeah, this is depression and anguish, dude. They don't care. They're literally just walking you out, slowly just crushing you. And as soon as you walk through, they let go.
This is why I smoke.
They both just growl. Back to Sally.
She's
You're
going through all
seeing your
this.
son. Yeah, I mean, eyes, his like eyes are dripping gold, all that shit. And as soon as all that's like done, he just walked towards the window, opens it, and flies off.
What would the end result like?
He looks like some golden metallic fallen angel.
She walks to the window and like looks out of it. Uh, okay. I'll come and visit sometime.
Well, technically, not only does he do that, he actually does something. And then here's where the shot comes. Here's where the second shot comes in.
Okay.
He grabs a person on the street and then turns them into a pearl, and then swallows it. The best way to save everyone is to imprison everyone.
She
Therefore, they can never be hurt. They can never age and never die.
she leans on her. She leans on uh the uh the window like. How do I fuck up wishes? How do I fuck up wishes this badly?
And then in the
Well,
best in back, I want to say in the background, Sally, why the fuck you cause another apocalypse?
I don't know how it keeps happening.
Also, I made a breakthrough on the case.
Thank you. Now, if you
I had to
excuse me, we
talk
have
to
somehow
insanity.
either just she closes the window. She walks over to Whopper. We have to somehow either kill Noah or imprison him, preferably the former. And even though I'm gonna hate doing this,
Honestly, why don't we just go hide in a bunker and let it burn himself out?
I don't think that's an option. Considering he's imprisoning everyone. He's turned a guy into
Yeah,
a
but the
pearl.
thing is, he's
He
still
turned
on a
a guy
24-hour
into a
time limit.
pearl, and he swallowed the pearl.
Suddenly, you see Mr. Tibbles runs down. He's like, "You guys, turn on the news."
We're well aware. And he points at Sally.
I let him.
Oh, come on.
I let him have my last birthday wish. I didn't say
Sally!
he's gonna do this.
Sally, new rule. Never let anyone else have your last wish.
Okay.
Ever.
Yeah, the witch comes in and is like, "No, new rule, no wishes."
All right. Good. Because we're
All
in an
right,
apocalyptic situation,
let me
and we
guess.
can't stop without a wish spell. We're pretty much fucked.
All right. So
Let me
let me
talk to
guess.
him.
You tried to rearrange your first wish by creating another wish. That just doubles your wish. So he still technically follows up the first programming. By definition, originally, it's kind of like resetting your phone to back to factory mode. It's like all the things are still there.
I said I specifically wish so that he isn't required to help everyone. He isn't required to do that. Meaning the pain and the screaming should have gone away. And
Well, yeah,
secondly,
the pain and screaming is what left. But the problem is that now the poor boy has a choice to do it, and judging by his ma, I don't know why I made this witch country. I'm not gonna lie.
Just keep rolling with it, man.
Yep. But guessing by your who you are, he must have been in destiny to be some type of protector or hero, and he
I'm
must have
thinking
made
this has
some kind
something
of
to do with
wish
the
to
apple of
increase
chaos she
that.
ate.
Yeah, I
Now,
need apple Discord.
on the plus side, his wish should disappear.
In 24 hours.
In 20 hours.
So we gotta keep him still until then.
Now, keep him in still. That's going to be the trick.
We're gonna need a lot of spell. Either
Hmm.
gonna need some high technology or a lot of spellcasters or some kind of divine intervention.
I want to say Robert still has that one seed of order. Like he never lying
Never used
around.
it.
No, yeah.
She's like, how do
He
I fix
just
this? How
because
do I fix
he
this?
removed it from his body to get back his damn soul.
Yeah, she's just like walking around. Like, how do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this?
Sally,
What?
the counterpart.
Didn't you get rid of it?
No, I still have the damn thing. It's just not in me.
And
I put
why
it in the
haven't you?
safe.
Thank Deus Ex Machina. Okay, let's
So what
back up.
happens if? Though my question is, what will happen if you eat it?
The witch is confused, being like, "What do you mean? She be order."
No, but I already have
On
chaos in my veins. I ate the apple of
oh,
discord, and somehow he gained the
he
after
has.
effect of order.
Oh no. Okay, if you ate both seeds of chaos and order, that would just negate each other.
But I like my chaos powers.
Now, giving something like the order seed to him, the witch points up to Noah, who's now swallowing up the 10 pearls at once. Now, that might be able to change things, at least his sense of ideologies of protection. But to get him to eat it would mean have turning someone who has it into the pearl,
Oh,
or trying to get.
well, do we have somebody in containment that can do that for us?
Fine, I'll do it.
Are you, Robert? Are you sure about this?
Sally, once the time limit's up, everything goes back to normal, and I'll get drunk as hell and forget this day ever happened.
That's the problem. There was a part of my wish which I put an extra 73.5 years on his life.
You did what? The
I
witch
wanted to
says.
have a good, fulfilling life. Okay.
Okay, what you just did was a legitimate. I want to have my kid for a specific amount of time for a literal lifetime. That literally could have. Oh boy. He's now a real boy.
He is a real boy, and I wanted him to be a real boy and have to enjoy life, not
Yeah,
this.
but the 24 hours thing would have turned him all back to the things originally were. But after 24 hours, that will still be that.
Exactly.
Sally, you are the biggest fucking idiot I've ever met.
Thank you. I know.
lying.
Let's get the seed in his mouth.
But now, this light, it might wind up making the situation even worse. By
Okay.
making
How?
everybody mindless drones. No personality, nothing.
How do we
Well,
balance
that's
this? How do
technically
we
not
balance
protecting
this?
people, that's enslaving people.
Okay. How do we balance
Yes,
this?
but it
We
would
can't
bring
just
order, technically. Think about it.
Right, but how do we balance
No,
this
it
out?
wouldn't.
How do we balance this? We can't just take chaos
Well,
and
if chaos
we
is
can't just
already.
replicate
Well, no,
orders. It's the
here's the
chaos
thing.
seed.
If chaos is already in your veins, and he already contains chaos, if he eats the seed, the powers just negate each other.
I did not think of that. I look at this. That's genius. She starts running to find the safe.
Where would Robert's office be?
You said Robert didn't have an office.
He does have an
Well,
apartment, but his office is at the
he
police
does have an
station.
apartment.
No, his office is at the police station.
Oh yeah.
Remember. Somehow we gotta make our way to the police station without getting caught by Noah.
Wouldn't it? Robert probably would have put it in like a secret compartment in his room.
Okay, let's do that then.
All right.
Robert went overboard on security on it though.
Yeah, because of Noah going on a rampage, all your security went on to lockdown, thinking you're inside.
And the thing is, it's a good thing I have the override.
Yeah, I
Roll
understand why I don't
roll
have
a
the override
d6
key.
out of luck to see if it's not broken.
Okay, would that be just a D6 or 2d6?
A d6.
Actually, then the last time we used luck, didn't we just use Shih Tzu?
Shitspa, yeah. You Shitspa.
Yeah.
Did you pass or fail?
I haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
My Shitspa is a 6. And I got a... Sally, I need a reroll.
Actually, I have a better idea. She's trying to input the code, like, give me a minute. She pulls out her revolver, cocks it, and just shoots the panel. Toon logic. Shooting the thing somehow makes it work.
Yeah, but you gotta be able to roll back.
Well,
Actually, no. That's Toon logic, which means... You're gonna have to roll above your intelligence.
Above my end.
Above your smart. For Toon logic to work.
well, technically, for Toon Logic to truly work, because what she's doing is technically would never work in real life, but in Toon Logic it would. So it would still technically be lower.
Yep. Alright. Rolling for the gun. Made it.
Yep.
And now I'm praying. Please, God, let this roll be right. Make this roll as low as possible. Please, God. Excuse me, I pray, amen. For smarts. I got a natural
All right.
1 on smarts.
Oh my god, that's the crit.
Thank you, God.
All
Thank
right.
you. Hallelujah.
Yeah, no. Robert, you see Sally just shoot the panel, and all of a sudden your door opens, and all the traps that you originally set up suddenly stop. Like one of your first traps was a giant fucking sledgehammer that would smash the first person to come in. Then after that would be the classic darts. Yeah, I mean the wall darts.
I don't
Then
remember
the
setting that one up. But where's the
and then
flamethrower?
the spikes.
Then the pulleys.
Then
And then the
the
bees.
yep.
No, I
And
don't
then at
remember
the
the bee
very
ones.
last one that's technically considered not finished, is just a little thumbtack on the floor. One thumbtack, and they were all disabled except for the thumbtack because that's just glued to the floor.
Because I was like,
Could have sworn I also rigged up a flamethrower.
you mean that one?
That
The one's
falls
above
to
the bed?
and it falls to the ground because it was never set up properly.
Oh. Well, let's get this thing. Let's get this thing open.
Okay. Let's see. As Robert goes to his closet, turns 90 degrees and pushes, revealing what appears to be a secret staircase.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, you
Now this
guys go down and down, and then, well, surprise to you, Robert. Um, you find the Rex. I'm sorry, Max. Sorry, I keep.
Max is
But
down
you
there.
find Max there.
Oh, hi Max. How'd you get in here?
Um, we all come. Well, we all come down here every Sunday.
You haven't church
But
this time yet?
I forgot my coat.
Yeah, guys have church service down here?
We should. We just installed a satellite.
Anyway, don't mind me. I'm just accessing my hidden safe.
All right.
But you mind turning around real quick?
I am not looking either. She says, turning around.
Well, cool. Yeah, Matt. Yep, not Matt.
As Robert acts all secretive and like just gets the safe and starts opening it before closing and putting the safe away and hiding it again.
You do all that, and you got the seed.
Can we look now?
Yep.
Yes.
Sherns? Okay. Okay, let's try and fix this.
Hey, Sally.
Yeah?
Do we have an old? Do you still have that old slingshot?
Which one? I have like 5 of them.
Oh, the one with the homing shot.
Yeah? But that's a toy revolver. That basically you can cram any ammunition into it and it's just a homing shot. I'll have that setting on it.
And
Hold on, she reaches into her pocket and like pulls out a little mini rag of revolvers. No, I'm saving that for later. Maybe, yes, she pulls that out. Okay, this one?
yeah, put the seed in it. You shoot it into his mouth. You're a better shot than me.
Right. She clacks it open, puts the seed in, clacks it back, and you notice that revolver has a bipod.
Like Robert is openly admitting Sally's a better shot. And he whispers, and I wonder how. And he also tells Anger, looks like our plans to the airsoft park got delayed. Gotta clean this mess up first, then we go.
You suddenly get a headache because Anger is now starting to have a tantrum. Not a massive headache, but just like a ow.
And
Yeah,
I
kinda
don't blame
snagging.
you. I wanted to go too,
she starts going.
but someone had to cause a fucking apocalypse.
Yeah, Sally goes upstairs and tries to find Noah.
Yeah, Max comes in and is like, who's Noah?
My son.
The bee
You have
that's
a
causing the
what?
damn apocalypse right now.
Hold on, I thought I thought you just were pregnant.
Haha, it's a funny story, that one.
She's an idiot.
Exactly.
That's what happened.
Alright. She's looking around for Noah.
Yeah, Noah is not like he's kind of like heading his way downtown.
I can probably distract him for a bit, but you won't get a big window. You have to take the shot immediately. The first chance you get.
Understood.
Don't fucking blow this.
I'll try.
And if we succeed, we're going to the airsoft park. Kick some ass.
Finally, I have time to use my gun skills. Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna just to help you speed this along real quick. You guys get into the vehicle and start driving down. Get downtown,
I named
which
him
looks
Jim.
like
I named this car Jim.
Mm.
He's not even sentient.
suddenly the
He's not
car
even
comes to life and is like, "Hey, I have a name. Excellent.
Oh, I keep forgetting that's how it worked.
Anything with a name could suddenly come to life. Ain't that great?"
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. She,
Now let's just sit back and let's enjoy some tunes, shall we? Starts playing
that's
the
kind of what
radio.
she says. Then, okay, these are some good tunes, but we're kind of in the middle of a massive crisis right now.
Oh, a crisis? What's a crisis? Oh, well, what's going on then?
This is gonna
Look,
sound
we
very
need to get
weird.
downtown and get within shooting range of the guy caught that's literally eating people.
While turning on my pedals and eating
Downtown?
people.
I
Yeah.
can get you there. And without you actually activating the pedals, Jim speeds you guys so fast, going beyond the speed limit, but
It's like
Toon
totally
Notice-
Logic is
drifting,
able,
like drifting like in the animes.
yeah, pretty much, and then suddenly comes to an immediate stop Normally this stop would kill a person because it's like that quick, but your guys' hair or like objects are now like flown to like your guys' right from like the pole of the stop. You know what I mean? Suddenly put everything to your guys' right.
And somehow he successfully parallel parks in a drift.
Yep. In between two rich cars too.
Yeah, she's like, okay,
And
Robert, you got this?
destination, we are here.
Thank you. Robert, you good?
I swear, I'm never letting you have another wish after
Yeah,
this.
I'm giving. Anytime I meet that genie again, I'm giving my wishes to you. Good luck.
Alright. Robert gets up and heads out. He already spots where Noah is.
Yeah, you see Noah and he's about to turn another person into a pearl and eat them.
Robert chooses to yell at him. Noah!
Stops to look at you.
Dude, there's easier ways to do this. We can easily talk about it over tacos.
In a double voice, he says silence.
How about
And then
no?
flicks his hand and pushes you away. Hold on.
Robert dodges. Sidesteps it like going full
Uh,
Matrix style.
roll lower than a 5 if you wanna,
Successfully do this.
yeah, successfully do it.
And I got a 4.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Which is the exact thing I need to actually dodge.
he's pulling a Sans here.
For fucking real, that's hilarious.
Really?
You pulled a Sans. You think it nearly hit you, but you dodged out of the way mid-split second. It didn't touch you. Well, I know.
Noah, come down here so we can talk. Like civilized beings.
I
I
am
ain't go-
beyond civilized beings.
Yet you were still made by them.
Silence! He shoot,
Never!
he shoots eye beams at you.
Imagine they just go full Batman
Oh,
because Batman dodges those things all the time. It's hilarious.
okay, I'm just gonna let you. I'm just gonna let you dodge this. In fact, he shoots. I got double sixes.
Uh,
He shoots his eye beams, and you jump out of the way, Richard, and it hits like a car mirror, and it
bounces
bounces
to
right back into his face. Yep. So he's now he's temporarily disoriented, being like, "Come on, face."
his mouth is wide open when he screams, right?
Yep.
I'm taking the shot. Okay,
And Robert threatens you to not miss.
I know. Dear Lord.
Can I
Please.
like give her some form? Can I give them like some form of advantage? Because Robert is willing to make their life a living hell if they fuck this
I
up,
need to get to the lowest
Um.
roll
or at least what's
possible on
left of
this.
it.
If
I
not,
mean,
as
that's a
close as possible
threat.
to the lowest roll.
I mean, I
So,
mean, if you
this
want
is a
to.
roll that will either
I
make
mean,
or
like
break
you're
the campaign,
threatening.
make or break this game. Please allow us to continue, Lord, in your good graces. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Yeah. So would that work to give Sally advantage?
I will allow it.
Alright, let's do this. Well, for my gun roll, I needed a 9 or lower. I got 7.
Nice.
You also have advantage, by the way.
Do I re-roll my biggest dice? Alright.
No, I say keep the current set and then roll a secondary set and take the lowest.
Yeah, the first one was the lowest. 7 is lowest.
All right. You, Sally, aim with this. What was it? A slingshot, right?
I have a revolver collection.
Oh yeah, revolver. You put in this seed into the revolver, and your aim be true. You shoot it right into his mouth as Robert jumps out of the way. The eye beams hit him, and now it's in his throat. I'm gonna roll to see if he resists to swallow it. He gets
Robert is
shot
going to
straight into his
interfere on this.
throat.
Alright.
Because it's gonna take multiple rounds for him before he actually spits it out.
Robert's
Because
going
you
to
shot it.
interfere with it.
Oh,
How do you? I mean, he's in the air, so how do you do that?
Nope. Well, Robert is going to be kind. Well, there's one thing Robert knows how to do, and that is to annoy the ever-living crap out of somebody.
do it.
Roll fast talk for annoying.
Oh, and I'm gonna give him disadvantage via chaos.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna give Noah disadvantage via chaos.
Oh god.
We have
All
the
right.
same powers, but he's not immune to it.
That is true.
And I just got a double one.
Oh my fucking god. Hold on.
And you freaking are really, like, seriously, the God complex of all things.
Okay. Yeah. No. You full on distract him. Like
Like, just,
right
like, I
as
go
he's.
on the biggest freaking rant, and all this is all your damn mother's fault.
No. This is what you do to be as annoying as possible. You basically just um. You're you basically just fucking sheened it from Jimmy Neutron. You just basically are like totally singing, and your son like is like, oh my god, like just to say that he had to swallow the seed, just to literally shout, oh my god, you are so terrible, and it takes him a second to realize he ate the seed.
And Robert then goes, checkmate.
Then he crashes into the ground.
Sally gets out of the car, gets out of gym. It's like Noah.
I'm gonna have Robert attempt to catch him before he hits the ground.
She's gonna do the same.
I am so sorry. I just gotta remember Wednesday's game night, and if I ever order food, it will have to be on a Wednesday.
Sorry, one more time.
Robert's going to attempt to catch him before he hits the ground.
And so am I.
Okay.
At least to have a little bit of honor as technically his father.
Okay. Everyone, roll run.
Okay. Let me roll. And that is a 5.
All right.
An 8.
And I got a 3.
All right.
And I needed a 4. Or less.
You both were able to catch him before he actually truly hits the ground.
Is he conscious?
No, he's passed out.
I check his pulse.
He's probably
The
going to be
pulse-
out for a while.
It's like very weird. Because it's like.
It's like Polish music.
No, it's kind of like as if his pulse is frozen, but it's also beating at the same time as if order and chaos were.
We're fighting each other and giving each other
Not
Parkinson's
like they were
simulations.
fighting each other, but rather they were occupying the same space. So it's kind of like one of those.
Yes and
He's
no.
kind of like. Yeah,
Well,
he's
yes,
like
but
stuck
actually
in
no.
between a yes and no scenario.
Yeah, it's like I think he's still alive, but I also don't think he's still alive.
Okay, out of character, what's the name of the witch again?
Mary.
Yeah,
Well, we
Maryland.
can always get
Mary.
Mary to check him out. She's like the more better expert in all this crap than
Oh,
we are.
Oh no, she went to go do something.
Yeah, Marilyn's back and is like, all right, I'm back. So,
How's the Hansel and
what's
Gretel
the thing?
case?
Oh, the Hansel and Gretel case? That surprisingly was legal.
Wait, really?
I mean, yeah, I mean, the kids came onto her property, they ate her house, and as weird as it is, she thought the proper payment was to eat them because, as much as they don't tell you in the books, those kids, they kind of ate more than just the frosting, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
And apparently, what really happened is that they ate the structural integrity of the house, causing it to fall on the witch and had to rebuild the house. Then they came back to eat it again. And that's when she decided to take
Take
them,
action
kidnap them.
and
Yep,
yeah.
action. And then the parents came in after the witch was murdered. We're talking in a weird scenario of the parents being like, the kids were trying to protect themselves, but the kids were the ones in the wrong. But the witch did the worst wrong by trying to do what she did,
So
but
they're
it
going free.
kind of,
Parole?
because it's too complicated. I'd rather
Yeah,
not
good
get
point.
into
Good point.
it.
Anyway, you mind
Uh,
taking a look at Noah here,
Yeah,
aka my
sure.
son, I guess.
It looks like he's kind of between the lines of between the borders of order and chaos.
Well, I managed to distract him with horrible singing, which caused him to swallow the seed of order.
which I shot into his mouth.
Well, that will do it. Hold on a second. It is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is no longer your birthday, Sally.
So it's at the clock. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Which means she looks at Noah.
Suddenly he starts turning into sparkling lights and starts. Well, they don't fly off, but they just like circle around you, Sally, and fly into your like stomach area.
Is the
The
seed of
only
order still there on the ground?
the seed of order is gone, but the pearls though, they're there. And in fact, they all turned back into people as soon as like your son went fully back into you.
So does that mean the seed of order is still inside him?
Rather, he is the seed of order.
Which means Sally's chaos powers have just got neutralized.
You would think. But it would actually make more sense that the mother chaos or primordial water would be able to create order of which the seeds of all life of which they are created.
You see Sally, she's ignoring both Robert and Marilyn. She's just holding that area and she's like, I promise. I promise I will raise you right.
No more wishes for you.
I'm sorry, wait, what was that?
That was at Sally.
No, she's like looking up after like her touching moment. Like,
And Robert ruined it by saying, and no more wishes for you.
she's like still focused for a moment, like looks back up. Okay, what did I miss?
Well,
Well,
apparently the seed became your son.
yeah, we are now the mother of order, not just the embodiment of chaos.
Huh,
But this also means you are not getting another wish for the rest of your life.
valid. Also, she pulls out a massive list. She like goes down through it and you see that the title it says bucket list. She goes like down to like closer like to the 2/3 point, like And here, she crosses off the one that says birth a primordial entity, which is right below become primordial entity. And like most of
Well,
the other stuff on her list was beat the number one rated salesman of 1997,
and I already forgot the name of the witch again.
kill God, and Satan God, do the yoinky sploinky.
What was the name? Remind me, what was the name of the
Marilyn,
witch again? Marilyn?
But Mary's.
Well, Marilyn. Well, since we got this apocalypse wrapped up, do you want to join me at the airsoft range?
I left my water bottle at work.
Is your sandwich thing in there?
I know it's already in the sink.
Oh.
Yeah. And anyways, Robert asks Marilyn if she want to go to the airsoft range.
You know what? It'd be nice to actually shoot something and doesn't require magic.
See Sally look up. Can I join?
That depends. Will you cause another apocalypse?
I promise the likelihood of that is slim to none.
Dun dun dun.
As long as you're wearing the vest.
Yes, of course I'm gonna wear the vest and the helmet. What do you take me for?
And with that, Anger gets to go on his rampage against the enemy team.
Bring
Yeah,
in
at the airsoft round, you guys, Sally and Marilyn could just see Robert grabbing two airsoft like AKs and just like fucking Rambo and it being like,
Meanwhile, for the stragglers we left behind, it's like that one scene. It's like a synchronized fight to solo Freebird with airsoft guns.
yes. 'Cause I'm free as a bird. Uh,
Pow, pow, bang.
uh,
And like you just see Robert just going full berserk.
and that's where we end game here.
Wait, what about we try?
Wait, can
try
I
to
make
add
a
on-
quick roll before?
Oh yeah.
Does Robert get his revenge?
Well, which revenge on what?
the airsoft? The champions of the airsoft
Oh right,
tournament.
right. Yeah, roll for that. Let's roll for that. 2d6s.
I'm joining you on this one, Robert. Three.
And I got a 3 as well.
All right. I'm gonna tell the story.
All right.
You guys can see like Robert rainbowing up, but then Sally and Marilyn both get shot, and it's down to literal Robert. And Robert does some backflips, some fucking swinging on some vines that shouldn't be here because this is a man-made course with no trees, but just is swinging on a vine,
Week out.
and was able to get their own team to shoot each other down. And by the time the leader figured out what was going on, you shot him in the back, winning the championship.
Victory!
Yeah.
I rolled 2 6s.
This is awesome.
Yeah, no, dude.
And then Robert, then I guess I want to say, normal Robert takes back over and goes up to the last champion and goes, "Good game,"
Good game.
with sticking his hand out to shake.
He also sticks his
See you
hand out.
next- See you next week.
I don't think I'll see you next year because I think you hit my spine and I can't feel my left leg.
Oh, sorry about that.
Wait, are we gonna?
Yeah,
are we gonna add on to another thing like
I'm gonna go see a
another figure
doctor.
just
He
stalking?
starts shuffling out. Yeah, and then he starts shuffling out and is like literally dragging his left leg.
Yeah. Are we gonna do another stalker moment at the end of the episode?
Honestly, thinking of making Anger a proper character sheet for when he's in control.
What's the name for multiple personality disorder?
exactly that.
Like it has a shorter name, but I will allow it.
MPD, multiple
Okay.
personality
Oh,
disorder.
is DID, dissociative identity disorder.
Oh really?
No, they all
Because
agree that they're Robert. It's just they act very different from one another.
Right. Yeah, that's one of the most craziest things. Like, I also have
I've
like after this session, I also have as of recording, I have a good idea, but that's for later. But firstly, are we gonna have another stalker moment?
nah.
All right.
What? Not this time.
All right.
Probably terrified at Robert going full Rambo.
That was awesome.
Yeah, no, that would give anyone the shits.
Yeah. I
Because
No,
hope.
if
I am
he's like
dead
that with
serious
the,
about possibly making Anger his own character sheet, where he's more built for proper combat.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
but yeah,
when Sally gets home, she lays in bed. She's like rolls back from into her consciousness and just like scoots back. So, how's how's today? She looks at literally all the parts of her personality, who I'm calling her kookiness,
so
the
like,
court jester, the empress, the new to-proof state of motherhood, aka the high priestess. Wheel of Fortune is lack of sanity, and that's the one we keep in the closet. We don't talk
That
about who
you
we keep in
seem
the
to let
closet.
out at times.
We
they're
don't.
all doing their usual things, and they all say, "Fine, fine, fine, fuck you, fine."
Okay. Hey, priestess. She indicates in the motherhood sign and indicates for her to come over.
She does walk over.
I gotta admit, I was nervous of your arrival, but thank you. Thank you for helping out today. Wasn't easy for the both of us.
And like, I just want to
It
crack a joke
happens.
saying like Robert is somehow there questioning, how the fuck did I get here?
She looks at him. Well, I already see what next episode's gonna be about. She says, looking towards
Yeah.
the camera. All of a sudden, shows you at the at your animation desk. And you're like, wait
Hey,
a
that's
fuck.
Like
that's my joke.
it,
Yeah. Like, what do you do when you realize she's staring at you?
I have no
Dexter?
idea how I got here.
No, no,
I was
not
in
you.
my own
I'm talking
head a
about
minute ago.
Dexter.
oh, well, I say this is a good way to end it personally. Just like the fact that Richard is now stuck in Sally's brain for all of a sudden.
She's like, oh, God, I wanted to save this for later. And it rolls for, and it starts rolling credits.
Although, real quick though, my grandmother actually did had DID. May God rest her soul.
Which
It
one?
was my grandma Janet.
Oh, the one that's. Oh, that one.
Ah,
Yep, I believe you two have met, right?
No,
no,
No.
I've only met your one that keeps interrupting.
right.
Oh, sorry, Seth.
You're fine, you're fine. It's just,
Hey, you
it
did
No,
interrupt
happens.
today,
okay,
so that's a good
okay.
thing.
Not too
Yeah,
much.
we're just talking about my grandma Janet, and
I heard him said, I just met the one that keeps interrupting. I'm like, sorry, I was bringing food in.
I'm
I was
sorry.
being
I'm sorry.
quiet.
Again, we're sorry. We're actually thankful for that. You didn't interrupt. With
yeah, you didn't
yeah, thank
interrupt this
you.
time. You did
We
not.
thank you. We thank you for
Yeah.
that. Hallelujah.
I was just because I never actually
The
did get your
home
name.
button, and you go down and
Yeah.
go to the
Meanwhile, like, uh,
apps.
yeah. And as always,
But
you
yeah.
guys, for anyone
You're
who's not
so toasted, Seth.
okay, for
What was
everyone,
that? I couldn't hear you over Bean.
She said you're busted.
uh, in the meantime, thank you all who watched or is going to watch this on YT. Hopefully, y'all have a good day, and I better not get sued. As always, I am not the dungeon master,
That is me.
and I'm hiding within your confines of your fridge. All right, say bye, everybody. No buys?
Yep. Bye. Sorry. I can't stop. I'm now thinking about my grandma, man. I missed him.
Well,
Yeah.
now we gotta figure out how the hell Robert got in Sally's head.
Don't worry. We'll be talking.